Good morning, folks. It says I'm live. Let me get it up here on my tablet. And sure enough, there it is. Well, John Bum sure had a beautiful sunrise this morning.
Take off.
Twin Brook Acres, good morning. Be rad. Good morning, brother. All right, here we go. Scott, good morning. Like I was saying, Drone Bum sure had a nice sunrise this morning. It's a shame that it kept freezing like that, though. I mean, I've seen him do a live stream, just nothing, just straight through, no problems. But then the other days he has problems with it, you know, doing like it did today. Unlimited Vertigo, good morning. Scott, good morning. Dominic, good day. Yep, Rooster's right on time. Always seems to be on time. I'm surprised those people haven't shot it yet. Michael Blade, good morning. John Bum, good morning. What do you mean off Fooey? Did I miss something? Yeah, you did have a beautiful sunrise there, Mr. Bum. And sorry about the problems you were having with your with that locking up and stuff. And I can attest that you have done some live streams like that it's just been perfect, not a problem. But then you have days like today where you froze up every so often. That's got to be a bad feeling. Dennis Lovelady, good morning. Warren, good morning. Sunday sunrise with Rooster, yes sir. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to start using that. Saturday and Sunday sunrise with Rooster. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. We're playing with the adjustment here. I think it's good right there. Mason. Yes, intermittent problems are hard to pinpoint. You're absolutely right. Jody, Drone Shots. Good morning, brother. Well, folks, Dennis Lovelady's going to be up next. He'll be followed by Chris Hope. Chris Hope will be followed by JohnnieDoneflyer with drones and coffee. And possibly in between Dennis and Chris, Roosevelt, Fly Natural, may fly. We never know from one weekend to the next. My sunrise is supposed to happen, I believe, at 6:37, and it looks like it might be close to that time. Well, it is 6:35 as we speak, so it should be coming up any moment now, and hopefully we'll get to see it amongst the clouds. We can certainly see the glow from it on some of the clouds closest to us, which is kind of cool, really. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Ah, come on. Let's do that. That one really bright cloud up there. That one spot is just really super bright. Almost looks like it's on fire. Okay. Thanks, B-Rad. Charles Hatmaker, good morning. It sure is, Brad. It's sure looking good here. See anybody else I miss? Unlimited Vertigo, good morning. It is what it is, John Bum. Well, I ended up going out to the church and doing some flying yesterday. I'll be posting some videos here within the next couple of days. I actually flew with a friend of mine, David Meadows. He's one of my brothers at the church, and the View Chaser, Danny, good morning. And I got him into drones, and we fly together from time to time when we can. And we had a good time. And I flew 3 packs. Jackrabbit, you're frozen. Oh wait, that was Burns' bones. Well, actually, Scott, you're not wrong. It is frozen, but mine's made to be frozen. I mean, it's supposed to be steady, right? I agree with Brad there, Warren. You ought to come to a meetup. I agree with him. I said it yesterday, man. If you haven't been to a meetup, you're missing something, because it is a ton of fun. I haven't been to a meetup yet that I didn't enjoy. Even when you meet up with Brad Austin in Richmond, Virginia, it's still a good time, though. Everybody knows Brad's not, just teasing Brad. Anyway, Brad now, I enjoy meeting up with them from time to time. In fact, I want to do it again soon and meet up and go down there and fly some FPV again. There's a tower down there that the Thursday before Minefield, the 17th of August, I met up with Al and we were going to fly, and he wanted to take me to that tower, and I was going to actually dive the tower for the first time. And I was kind of looking forward to that, but unfortunately, it was being worked on. And folks, I believe that the sun is up. I believe it is poking through the clouds there. Pretty close to it. But anyway, so then we went on over to Hollywood Cemetery, which was pretty cool because until you get a bird in the air and you actually look around, you don't realize how big that cemetery is. It's huge. It's the biggest cemetery I've ever seen. I mean, we had a cemetery in Oklahoma that sat between 10th Street and 11th Street and took up, you know, roughly 2-3 city blocks, and I thought that was huge. Hollywood Cemetery has nothing on that one. There's a pretty sky, Mr. Bum. That is beautiful. I think I'll leave that zoom right there for right now. Yes, sir. That is just a beautiful... I don't think that sun is actually up above the clouds yet. I might be wrong. It's 6:40 now, so maybe it is. Pretty cool. Oh, I'm sure it will be. Where is Hollywood Campbell? Did I say Campbell Cemetery? Oh, okay. Hollywood Cemetery. I just know it's in the Richmond area, and if you get up high enough, you can see the skyline. In fact, I posted a video yesterday of me flying it, and you can see the skyline of Richmond in it and the James River, and it's pretty cool. There's the sun. It just popped up over the clouds, folks. Yeah, it's a very beautiful area, and there's several presidents, I understand, from Al and Brad, that there are several presidents that are buried there, but we didn't go look at any of the graves because it was almost closing time for the cemetery when we got ready to leave, so we kind of had to beat feet, but yeah, it was a beautiful place to fly, and like Brad said, the James River it's just off the James River, and it's, you know, some of the rapid areas, and while we were there, there's a train track that goes by it, and a train went by, and unfortunately I didn't catch the train, and you can see the skyline of Richmond, and it's just beautiful. Dean, Miko Ghost, the old codger, good morning. East Coast Thrills, good morning. How are you today? Good to see you all. Otto says what you don't want it to say, John. Always does. So, all right. Well, I'm going to zoom that out a bit, get a broader picture of it. Actually, I'm going to zoom it out all the way. We're getting some reflection on the water, which is pretty cool. So, let's take a look downward. And if you haven't been to my sunrises, I live in an area called Berkeley Beach, and what you're seeing in front of you now, or at least, well, what you're seeing in front of you now is called Ebb Tide. That's the Ebb Tide residential area. They're a different entity than we are. And I live in Berkeley Beach, and that's Dennis's lake right there. And of course, there's a bird's eye view of my house. But both sides, Berkeley and ebb tide, we both have beaches, which we see right there. And maybe we'll let's just go ahead and take another trip down that way. It's a small beach, but it's a beach. And we had a neighborhood get together down there last night, and they had s'mores and had a fire on the beach. And of course, it was in a burn pit thing, but hey, fire's fire. But that is Berkeley Beach right there, and then over there is ebb tide. Now they're fortunate; they got a bigger beach, but that's okay. Ours is great. Not that I would want to swim in the Potomac River anyway, but and like I said, that's all ebb tide right there. And then I'll swing around and give you a bird's eye. And here's the Berkeley Beach area. I was talking to the president of the Homeowners Association here, and he is prior Air Force. He was an F-16 pilot. He served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and he got out as a lieutenant colonel. And we're just going to take a trip down there. I got about 8 minutes here. We're just going to take a trip down the road here. Just kind of show you the neighborhood. There's another lake there. And I can't remember the area there in the far distance on the right. In the right corner, upper corner. I can't remember that, but there is an RV park back there that people come to. But this is my neighborhood. Wow, signal seems to be doing really well today. You can see some farmland there. Guy grows beans and corn, and there's also a big lake there on there. I'd like to fish that lake one of these days. But anyway, up here, coming into the center of the screen, is all new houses. They've been built within the last 3 years. Most of them. And there's some over here, the ones over here by the road, across from that field there, they've been there for like 5 or 6 years. This is a really nice area to live in. It really is. And Dennis has seen that field there in the winter just filled with Greek geese. I mean, we have a geese population when winter comes around. I guarantee you that. It is just insane. Never seen that many geese in one spot. Alright, so. I must have gone past. Ah, there I am. Love that light on the bottom. Alright, folks, well, let's take another look at the sunrise. Yeah, now we got some major reflection on the water. Still a beautiful sunrise. And I think I'm going to hand you on over to Dennis Lovelady. I'll take a quick look through the chats here. Rodney, I was lost. Oh, let's see. Rabbit, good morning. Tej, good morning. Or Akira show, either one. They both work, believe it or not. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to start bringing this drone down. And don't forget, Dennis Lovelady's up next, followed by Chris Hope, who will be followed by JohnnieDoneflyer with Drones and Coffee. And according to Chris Hope, old Johnny makes a good cup of coffee. So be sure to stop by and get you some. There's the lake. I think I'll get me a snapshot of that. Never mind. Never mind. I'll get a snapshot later. Alright, well let me get this bird in here.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Alright folks, well that's it for me. Again, we enjoyed having you here on this Saturday and Sunday sunrise, and don't forget Dennis Lovelady's up next, followed by Chris Hope and then JohnnieDoneflyer, and we'll see you guys next weekend. And also have a great holiday. If you're off tomorrow for Labor Day, then have a great day off. I know I will. And y'all be safe and take care. Love y'all. Bye now. It doesn't want to end.